kind of in last place by default, and I would be very surprised if
There's absolutely no way I said that this team was going to finish last. What's up, guys? It's Zach, and yes, we are finally back to the sports channel. I could go in a deep dive on why I stepped away from the sports channel, but I'd rather just leave a pin in that. But I am going to be trying to upload at least once a week on this channel once again. Here we go, NFC South predictions. Let's see what I got.
The NFC South has been kind of a laughingstock as of late. Will it continue? Let's take a look, starting things off with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who I do believe will win the NFC South.
To be fair, the winner of the NFC South won like -4 games. I think like 8 and 9. The Carolina Panthers ended up winning. So hey, I can't even say that I'm wrong here, but literally the Buccaneers' entire roster got injured throughout the season. But yeah, that's kind of an L on my part.
For the fourth year in a row, maybe their fifth year, who knows? I do have them playing out really slow, losing to the Falcons on the road and then losing to the Texans as well.
They did not lose to the Texans.
I have them finishing 12-5. I did make
finishing 12-5, Zach. That's absolutely diabolical, bro. It might be time for you to retire after some statement like that.
So I think they're closer to that 11-win margin, which should still be enough to win.
How about 8? 8 wins was enough to win the NFC South.
And it's all going to start off with that offense averaging NFL league leading 30-some points per game, finishing in second in the NFC South. I have the Atlanta Falcons.
Bro, I mean, same thing. I mean, like, the Falcons were such a weird team. They ended up winning the freaking last 5 games of the season. Michael Penix Jr. got hurt. I mean, in my defense, this is just a very rough division for me to start on. The Falcons disappointed everybody, including your mom.
I had them tying the San Francisco 49ers.
Predicting a tie is absolutely diabolical.
And the Falcons have just been in kind of this same routine, winning 7 to 8 games every single season.
And that's what they did! They went 7-10, I think. My bad. They had a 3-way tie at 8 and 9, but I basically predicted that.
And then kind of floundering their way to the end of the season with a 9-7-1 record. I have them tying the 49ers, and they have the same exact record as the 49ers. It'll be interesting to see how that draft positioning works out for them. But Falcons, I don't have them making the playoffs.
Good take.
And they're just going to be edging out the third-place team, being the Carolina Panthers,
who ended up winning the division. I know all 3 of these teams went 8 and 9, but I definitely was not high on the Panthers. I think past Zach's going to tell you I probably had like a ceiling of 6 to 7 wins.
Oh, hey, just because I have the Panthers finishing third doesn't mean I have them being an absolute dumpster fire.
There we go.
I have them finishing 8 and 9.
I literally predicted it. I literally said they were going to finish 8 and 9. I just didn't know that 8 and 9 would win the division, though.
But they are going to get some sneaky wins against the Cardinals. I have them beating the Dolphins.
Cardinals are freaking trash.
The Rams in Week 13.
I'm pretty sure did they almost beat the Rams. It was a serviceable loss.
I believe this division only has one team making the postseason.
Zach, you were correct in the wrong order, though.
And then kind of in last place by default, and I would be very surprised if the New Orleans Saints do not finish in last place.
They sure did, Zach. They finished, was it 6-11? I just looked at the standings already for Gore. But yeah, 6-11 for the New Orleans Saints. But out of all 4 of these teams, they could have potentially the brightest future. Make your pick with Carolina. Who knows what's happening in Atlanta? And Baker Mayfield, you know, is going to do some Baker Mayfield type things.
I do believe Spencer Rattler is going to be the starter. If it's not him, then it's going to be Tyler Schlock or whoever the heck is out there. The only wins I have...
That was borderline disrespectful.
I have the Saints finishing 3-14.
Not even close, but I mean, if you'd have told me the Saints had the brightest future out of all 4 of these teams at the beginning of the season, I would have been like, you are crazy. So yeah, as you can see, I actually ended up going 1-4. I mean, all 3 of these teams went 8 and 9. I ended up going Panthers, Bucks, Falcons, Saints. But let me know if you guys found this video to be interesting, if I should be doing all the other divisions and just throw it all into videos. I'm trying to get back to at least once a week. Other than that, it's been Zach, and I will see you all in my next video. Peace.